Guys, welcome to my channel once again. My name is Pontius. I'm having here with me a friend of mine, but I would like him to introduce himself before we continue our conversation. Kindly introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Isaac. I'm from England. I've met Denise. I'm friends with him, and he wants to speak to me.
Sure. So that is Isaac from England. Now I have a friend. I'm also from Ghana. I'm also a tourist. We just met in Malaysia or in a hotel, and then I want him to at least answer one or two questions for me, as far as tourism is concerned.
Sure.
So you are welcome once again, Isaac.
Sure.
Right. So Isaac, for how long have you been in Malaysia?
So in Malaysia, I've been here for about 2 weeks. I was in Thailand and got a bus through from Hat Yai in Thailand to Georgetown, Penang, and then stayed there in Georgetown, which was really lovely for sort of 4 days, and then I've come here and stayed in Kuala Lumpur for a bit.
Wow. So actually you have been in Malaysia you said for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, just under 2 weeks. Yeah.
I see. So for your 2 weeks stay in Malaysia, which places have you been so far?
So far only Penang and in Georgetown and Penang, and here in Kuala Lumpur, but I've tried to kind of stay in some different parts of Kuala Lumpur.
I see. So those tourist places you've been in Malaysia so far, what can you say about these places, or what can you say about Malaysia?
So far in my time in Malaysia, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's one of my favourite countries I've been to so far, definitely. Like the vibe in Georgetown was really nice. It was a bit more kind of chill, a bit more low-key. But there was also still stuff going on, so like the food scene there is really good. They've got loads of nice eateries and stuff like that. And then come here to Kuala Lumpur and there's all sorts. It's very active. If you go to the right places, there's also a lot of nice food here and stuff. And I think it's just really nice. It's really well kind of set up, and so far I've really enjoyed Malaysia.
Sure. And I heard you say you've been in Thailand already, right? So how about Thailand? Because actually that's where I'm working.
Oh yeah.
I'm working in Thailand. So how was your stay in Thailand? How do you see Thailand as well?
Thailand, I really like Thailand, but I think it was a lot more. There were a lot more touristy spots in Thailand that we visited. So when I was in Phuket, it was nice, but it was very touristy. Whereas I think, there were places that weren't. So when I was in Koh Lanta, and that was really lovely. And I was in Chiang Mai as well, which was beautiful. But coming here, it's a bit more kind of. It's just there's a different kind of feeling to it. It's just a little bit.
Sure. I can see.
Nicer, yeah.
Sure. I think you've been spending time in Asia countries, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Let me ask you, how about African countries?
Yeah, so I went to, I was in Kenya.
Oh, you've been in Kenya?
Yeah.
When was that?
That was about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I went to Kenya, and that was a really, really cool experience. Actually, it makes me want to.
So where did you go when you went to Kenya?
So we went to Nairobi and then stayed there for a bit, and then went took the train to Mombasa, the big train to Mombasa, and then we did the Masai Mara as well.
Wow.
Which was really cool. So did the safaris there, but it just gave me like a feeling that I want to visit Africa again. It was such a cool place.
I think that
there's lots of different places to go to as well.
Yeah. Once you've been in Kenya, I think that let me also introduce Ghana to you. Ghana, my country, is also a nice place, especially when it's time for Christmas. December, when there is time for Christmas festivity. Many of Europeans also go to Ghana to have fun over there. So like any day, anytime when you have plans to embark trip, you also consider Ghana as well. And then you also tell your friends about Africa, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It is what it is, Africa, and then Europe. We are one, you know.
Yeah.
As you were saying,
Sure.
you said you were a student, right?
Yeah.
And then we were having a lot of what do you call it, friends.
Yeah,
from
lots of
African
friends.
countries,
Yeah,
right?
where I went to school.
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
also,
yeah,
I went to a boarding
Hello,
school.
guys.
So there was,
Okay.
there was lots of international students where I was, and a lot of those students were from like, Ghana or from. There were lots of Nigerian students there, and it was great to kind of talk to them about like what it was like for them growing up in a different country, and it gave me that kind of the itch to travel.
Sure. So like right now from Malaysia, where are you heading to?
So I'm going to Singapore tomorrow. I've got a bus down to Singapore tomorrow, and then after that I'll stay there for 2 nights, and then I'll get a plane from Singapore to Jakarta.
Wow. Let me ask you, Isaac, what is the motive behind this story? I just want to know why you are embarking on these places. What is the motive behind?
I just want to like kind of see the world. I mean, where I was growing up in England, it's quite like it's very kind of like hometown. Like it's like you want to kind of just get away from it, and you want to not get away. I mean, it was nice, but you want to see the other things that the world has to offer, because the world is just so big and there's so many different people. And I mean, like even just coming to Malaysia and meeting
you, you know, now we are friends.
Exactly, meeting other people on the other side of the world, and kind of meeting other people from different cultures and just experiencing that, and kind of just seeing what life has to offer.
I get you. You know, one thing about let me say Africans. One thing about us that always I want to preach is that most of us, we don't like traveling actually. You know, in our leisure time, on our holidays, we still stay in our comfort zone.
Yeah.
What would be your message to them?
It would just be to maybe step outside your comfort zone. I mean, before traveling, I wasn't a very social person. I'd kind of stay in the town that I grew up in, and I have my friends, but I wouldn't really expand outside of that. But I think since I've been traveling, meeting new people and speaking to people that you not usually speak to gives you such it opens your kind of horizons, and it just introduces you to a different side of life and a different side of kind of thinking that I think is really important, and I really appreciate.
Isaac, I have one sensitive question I want to ask you. Actually, this thing has been my headache, right? I want to seek your opinion about this. You know, it's been like I had a chat with a friend, and they were like, not that Africans, sometimes you don't want to travel. Sometimes they also want to explore.
Yeah.
But one thing is sometimes when it comes to Africans and going to Europe, sometimes we pass through some difficulties. Like, you for instance, you can, through your passport, you can move around here and there. But Africans, sometimes we find it difficult to travel. The process, immigration issues, a whole lot. So what do you have to say about this, so that the other system will soften some things, the process, so that at least they will also exploit and then enjoy world? What do you have to say about this one?
I think that it's really important to kind of make it easier for people from those different parts of Africa to be able to travel, because I think I'm in such a privileged position where I can go to these different countries, but I think it's really important that other people should have that opportunity as well. I mean, I've met another guy from this hostel, Brandon, and he's said he was having some trouble with his visa because he needs a visa to visit Malaysia, whereas I don't. And I think I really urge people to, if you can, try and bypass those like limitations you have, and for the people in place like, who put those restrictions in place, I would say to try and take them away, because I think it's really important that everyone from all walks of life should be able to travel.
Wow, Isaac, it is a great pleasure to have you.
Yeah,
actually, you have educated me. As well as my followers.
No, thank you.
I'm so pleased to have you on my channel. Your last message to my followers.
My last message would be to go and see, go and travel, even if that's just like going to the next place. Like, it doesn't have to be far. It could be the next city, the next town, whatever. Just go outside of your comfort zone and to meet new people, and just try and step outside of your comfort zone, and you'll reap the rewards, because it is I have, and I think a lot of people have as well. And it's really, I really appreciate being able to be out there, travel and meet these people.
Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was lovely talking to you. Lovely to meet you.
Guys, so this is a short brief from my friend from England. The name is Isaac. Isaac, do you have social handles? Maybe you want my followers to follow you.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Isaac 006. So yeah, it's lovely to.
Sure. You can also follow me on Instagram by the name Dennis Kofi Prempe, on Facebook by the name Dennis Kofi Prempe, and then YouTube Pontius TV, on TikTok Kofi Pontius. Thank you guys for your time. Catch you again.